Bro, the Wi-Fi don't work.
What is this, 1998?
Bro, I don't know. Some days I don't be knowing because I be like, nigga, I know my internet shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You be in here for 2 hours and everything been off, so I just take a nap.
I remember I used to have DirecTV with the satellite.
Damn, DirecTV?
Yeah.
You actually paid for DirecTV?
Yeah, I did.
Damn, nigga, I ain't never paid for cable. I don't even pay for streaming services right now.
But this was back when streaming services wasn't that popular, so it wasn't like, you know, you knew about it, but it's still, you know, you've been doing cable so long.
You just like, what is this stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like,
how my.
I ain't finna pay for this and
That's
then
how
mess
my.
up.
That's how my homeboys be that's married. They all got cable. I be like, y'all married for real?
They are married for real.
They
Got cable.
They got cable.
See,
for
what you
real.
want to watch, man? You got every channel. What you want to
Yeah,
watch?
2,000 channels.
Of nothing.
Yeah, for $700 or whatever
Yeah.
they be playing, man.
Nah, they my DirecTV channel was like
Yeah.
two something.
All right, we starting this off talking about DirecTV. What's up, everybody? We got another episode. We got a special guest. Let everybody know who you are.
Supposed to clap.
It just parts. of
Tyler
it.
Chronicles, man. I've been here before. It's the same podcast.
Same one.
Yeah.
But you was the second episode of the first of the whole thing.
Ever. Wow.
It was Ronnie, then you, then
Damn.
Nzinga, and then after that, I don't remember.
Nah, for sure. That was a while ago, too.
That was during the pandemic. That was when I was married.
Wow, you were.
Yeah, man. I remember that.
You was motivated in a different type of way then.
Psh, boy, you ain't never motivated than a black woman looking at you crazy. Oh, no, I had just got finished divorce. My bad. No, I was fresh out.
Yeah.
I was in these streets testing this dick out. That's what I was doing. Oh, man. Any man know that you ever get hurt bad, you gonna be in these streets testing dick out like samples at Costco.
A hurt nigga is the worst nigga.
Man, I was hurt, bro.
Yeah.
I was hurt.
Man, I just had to play Future.
Man, I know what Future album it was when I was hurt. High Off Life was my album.
High Off Life.
Like
I had to go back into that monster recently, bro.
Man,
Just to get myself together.
It's a weird place you gotta go to. People don't understand, especially working in entertainment. Like, I don't know, maybe I hit a point where I'll be looking at my account and I'll be like, I can't be living like this. I can't be living like
Bro, you can't look at your account, man.
I know,
You gotta look at towards the future. You gotta look at what you about to get. That's for everybody watching.
I'm with you. But sometimes hoes be wanting to eat. And I'm not finna, hey, look, I gotta pay for flights. You can do all the domestics, so I gotta go get the money. Can you do that for me, ma'am?
Damn, yeah. I mean, yeah. So women say they want you to be honest, and that's about as honest as it gets.
Yeah. Well, I had a whole. I got this shit. You will understand this.
I hope I do.
You be in a situation where your chick be broke, and then you be broke, and she be like, I need help. And you be like, you better call your dad.
I thought you was a daddy's girl. What's that tattoo about? He ain't gonna send you no money.
Ooh, how much shirt? Shit, I'm broke too. You
man.
better go call him.
Shit, we need to call your
Yeah,
daddy.
I don't even want no money from him. I just want to know, hey, do you have your daughter till I get it together?
Because I've been surviving off $20 a week
Man,
for the
can
last
we?
2 years. You know what I'm
Can we?
saying? So like you are now making it $670 a week. I went from 20 to 670. I don't understand how that happened.
It's because women be having everything they do just costs money.
And they don't even know. They don't know it until they start paying. Because like I had a girl, my girl, she smoked a lot, like, you know what I'm saying, like me. And shit, she wake up early. So back then I was going to sleep at like 3, 4. You know what I mean? I was going to doing comedy every night. And then by the time you wind down, it's about 3 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So she wake up probably 2 hours after I was going to sleep, like 6
To
in the
go
morning.
where? To work?
No, she didn't work. I was doing all the working.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I was.
This is a lot.
Yeah, I was motherfucking Damon Wayans and my wife and kids with no wife and no kids. She had kids.
Oh, man.
And but she would wake up and they ain't stay with us. And she would smoke probably like 2 blunts before I woke up. I wake up probably like 11.
Yeah, because you need that 8.
You know what I'm saying? So we ended up breaking up. And she just called me out the blue one day. It was like, does weed cost such and such? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, okay. It seemed like a lot. I was like, no, that's just how much you was smoking all the time. And then she was basically trying to see if she was getting gypped. I was like, no, that's how much it costs.
You expensive.
Yeah.
You finding it out.
You date yourself, ladies.
They don't be knowing until they by themselves and be like, I need help. Oh, man.
That goddamn ceiling fan be dusty as hell.
Oh, the garbage don't be taken out.
Man, and every 39 seconds is beep,
Oh, and they swear they don't hear it.
Man, they don't after a while. They sure don't. But they be all in their TikTok video.
He's like,
Beep.
let me tell you about Darius. Beep. He's like, damn.
Beep.
He ain't gonna change it. I just be ripping it out like, man, stop. If it's gonna be low, just take it out.
It's difficult to change. Smoke alarm is difficult to change.
I just take it out. Yeah, for a woman, yeah, because they smaller, they can't reach it.
I don't even think they're battery operated no more.
They are. The ones in apartment complexes are.
Oh. My house, I don't think.
Haven't been. I don't know what these women in houses are doing.
Yeah.
I've only been these last couple years. I've been previewing women that have been on blow up mattresses and 5 of them in a house. Yeah, man.
Where you be hanging out at?
Atlanta.
Yeah, that's true.
Atlanta women are, bro, man.
It's
I don't
kinda
even
like
be. I sometimes be like, this can't be real. For those men that are having problems in dating, I don't have no money. And I be fucking bad hoes, and I don't know what y'all be worried about. What are y'all doing wrong? Are y'all trying to marry these ladies?
Trying to get some money, man.
That's what it is. I be trying to get money. I be getting money, then they go right back down. And
Dip, baby, dip. That's Atlanta for you, though, man.
They be
You
like,
gotta learn. It's a way to learn how to budget and still have fun.
yeah.
Because then it's like when you don't have money, but you see how much fun you still have, and you're like, damn. So when you get money, you like, I can still have fun for way less
for
money.
$0.99.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how me and my homeboy be like, yo, how much money we spent today? $2? Man, we winning out
We
here.
are winning.
I done
We're
ate.
also on crack. But we
Niggas be losing weight accidentally. Like, what you look good? Like, nah. My counter negative. I'm figuring it out.
I'm trying to. Ooh, accounting a negative, man. That make your body hot.
Nigga, you be like, all right, I know money come. You know money coming, but it ain't coming in. Then you gotta account for the overdraft for the money. You be sitting there like, boy,
You can't do nothing new.
I'm just telling y'all my spirit problems right now. Not right now, but it has happened to me before. Every person, if you ain't never sold a little bit of drugs
If
in
you're
your
an
life,
entrepreneur, man, that's happened to you.
yeah, it's gonna happen 1,000 times. And now I'm numb to it. Women be like, you don't feel no way when you go broke. I'm like, I ain't really broke.
It ain't, yeah, that's a state of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Impoverished in your mind, my brother and sister.
You gotta excuse me, man. I ain't really slept hardly any, man. Fucking with Remo, dog.
Yeah, what's today? Tuesday?
Remo got the weirdest strip clubs to go to.
Please, where y'all went last night?
I don't want to say, but we went to a strip club in Atlanta. I'll just say that.
All right, it's a third string strip club.
It's off Moreland Avenue.
No.
So
Y'all went to the one with the old white lady and the titties?
no, hell no.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
I would have
nigga,
said
what?
that one, but nah. I just don't want to say, just in case.
Okay.
But yeah, man, the strippers, man. He always it was cool. Like it was a couple of joints that was straight, but like it's always something weird. Like the strippers would be security too, like pat you down and then they take their clothes off.
Nigga, that's real? I'm leaving as soon as I see her do that. She done tapped my nuts.
Intriguing, man. I'm already there, bro. And that shit was far from the house, man.
He was there.
But
Yeah.
every time this nigga Remo, man, he always like, "Hey, you want to go to?" I'm like, "All right, I'll do it." He don't go. He don't like to go to like Pepsi and Coke. And nigga be going to Mr. Pibb,
RC Cola.
Czech Cola strip club.
Mr. Bubbles. That nigga was like, let's go see Mr.
That
Bubbles.
nigga do not like Pepsi and Coke, bro.
I think I'm like that too, but I just don't go as far left. I'll be in the middle. I'll be like, I get some Sierra Mist or some Mellow Yellow or something.
And I ain't fall asleep till about 5, and I almost shot my housekeepers because I forgot they was coming, and then they came at like 9, so I only slept for like 4 hours. So
Ooh,
I told you I was pulling up.
You did, bro.
And it's
but I
raining
appreciate
outside.
you. Man, that's even worse, man. I didn't even want to get up this morning myself.
Man, that's the part about being an entrepreneur. You got to get up every day.
Every day you gotta get
you
it.
got to get up and do. You got to like really like whenever you work the 8-hour job, you got to really do that shit for yourself.
Facts. Answer calls, emails,
Yeah.
text people, call people that forgot. Oh man, I forgot. I seen that invoice. Yes, nigga, my rent due.
Have meetings with yourself.
Yeah, he be like, what do we need to get done
Yeah.
for our life to be better?
Right.
And then you do it. And then look,
You
we
attempt.
here. And all of this shit that you see right now. Shout out to Creative Soul Studio too, bro.
One time.
Because I can't afford anything in here. But I know how to work everything in here. So thank you, Rose. I fuck with you.
Hey man, it's all about trade.
Hey,
know
man.
a trade, be able to work.
I never
Got a
really
skill.
realized this was a trade. Like now because of, what we do, like what I naturally do from like 17 to now. I was like, bro, I just thought everybody knew how to do this shit. I'm like, no.
Yeah, nah. You gonna weird yourself into being a millionaire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got the work ethic, and you weird like a rich nigga already. So it's
What
just
does that
like,
even mean?
look at you.
I don't got white women. I ain't got white women yet.
Nigga, man. You got on a scarf and a hoodie and a,
That might
and a
be.
denim jacket. That's how rich niggas be doing. It's like, let me put on a lot of my stuff.
Yeah, that's really what it be. It really be my homeboys. I be wearing their shit, and I just be like, bruh, everywhere I go, because it's like, nigga, you an entrepreneur. They with you.
That's real.
They with you. That's
Somebody
why.
ask you about it, and you get to, hype your joints. I fuck with so I ain't never made me no denim joint.
Man,
I
that
got
shit.
the,
You see the bag right there? That's the
hoodie,
bag it came in.
Mafia man. Yeah, his presentation, man.
Man.
Shout out to Lone Wolf Mafia, man. His presentation is really, really good. I gotta get like that on my merch. Trap tomorrow really ain't promised at Tyler Chronicles in the link in the bio. You go ahead and get it. I got hoodies, hats, shirts, crew necks.
You got everything.
Slides.
You got slides now. For those who like backsliding on them new hoes,
Yeah.
get the slides to make you feel good when you see the
And
booty clap.
Flip.
You can see your shoes. That's really. But what you been up to, man? I know you been writing a bunch, man. I know, cause
Yeah.
I know you be doing a lot. Cause I know you don't be sleeping, and I know I don't sleep. And I know when I call you, you be in the gym, and I had just got out the gym when I call you.
Yeah, it's about the discipline, that gym part, man. It's like I try to do a smoothie every day in a gym or some type of movement every day, just to keep your body and your mind consistent with discipline.
Yeah, you got
Doing
to.
something. You know what I mean? But I just finished writing a 10-episode series.
10 episodes, bitch. That's hard to do.
Yeah, it's so hard to do.
Nigga, your mind is fried.
I locked in, bro. I spent at least 4 hours a day on it for 50 days. At least 4 hours. Probably a max of 10.
10 episodes. Is it we'll talk about it later if you can't talk about it.
Yeah,
But I know.
But I have a movie coming out,
Hey.
which is the reason I even wrote that. But yeah, it's a movie, City of Situationships, excuse me. Starring myself, Tip, Terrence J, Chameleon from Rap Shit, Dominique P from Insecure and the Detroiters, my man Chris Meyer, I think it's Chris Meyer. He's in. You ever watch the Sex Lives of College Girls on the HBO Max?
Nope.
Oh yeah, you probably ain't catch up, but it's like the #1 show on HBO Max right now. So
okay.
it's like a star-studded cast, and it's a romantic comedy, and it hasn't been a romantic comedy in years, and yeah, it's dope. And Brian Michael Cox is about to do the score.
Oh shit, that's even what?
Man, I'm telling you, dog.
Brian Michael Cox in the score.
I might.
It's wild. You out of there?
I think
You been out of there, man.
God said it's time.
Oh, the different levels.
I think.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I believe this is a feature film, like in the movies. You know what I mean? A theater release, which was my first theater release. We had premieres in the theater, but not where like people actually pay tickets and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were still streaming. So, yeah, man. I sat in on the edit. You know what I mean? Had to make sure I got my stuff right. You know what I mean? Because because the choices they were using for me, I was like, the crazy part was when I was shooting, man. Like, actor. I'm about to say this, and every actor knows this is crazy. I got damn near only 2 takes for every one of my scenes.
Cause
they was like, all right, that's good. We good? Yep. I was like, damn. I felt like it was good because everybody was saying what I was doing was good, but still, I would have liked more takes because when we go back in the edit, I'm looking at something that maybe like something is out of place. It ain't even about the dialogue, and that's something out of place. And I'm like, damn, I wish we had another angle, another take of that right there, or you know what I mean? Or even if I just didn't like the joke was funny at the time, I just don't like it 3 months from now.
Yeah,
I'd like to see some more. So you know what I mean? That was a different part of it.
The editing part, I be trying to tell people, like, if you have a person that know how to edit video, it make shooting. Like, if they got to direct, it make directing way more easy because they understand what they got. The person that's editing is going to go through.
So so one of the producers and Tip was is the director of it as well, and it's been us 3. And Tip, he's so busy being in and out, but he been in there and like the way his mind works and how he made the rhythm of this movie as well, and switching things around. And I was like, oh, this is dope. I see why he's successful. Like you can see why he started off successful at rap and then successful at comedy, successful at business, all that shit. You can see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's amazing, bro. I actually got to sit in on him having writing 2 songs with Ninth Wonder, bro.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
Yes.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah. I hate I missed that.
Man, I was sitting there texting my homeboy like, nigga, what am I doing? Is my life good? My bank account's still in negative, but fuck it. We living.
Money ain't everything, man.
Bro, it's crazy because people be looking at me like, yo, bro, you made it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, thank you, first of all, for whatever you see.
But you know what, though? You are making it because you're whatever level of success you are but you're doing what you want to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you're living out your dream. And those people that are saying that to you are probably not.
You're right. You might be right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
They may have money and may have a job, but they're not doing what they want to do. So when they see somebody doing what they want to do, they don't know the behind the scenes, but it's just like, oh man, that's
crazy.
That's crazy. And that's a good thing because they could get envious and be like, damn, why are you doing that? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm sure that's happening somewhere.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But I think most of the people that know me be like, bro, to know you for real and see where you at is crazy.
Yeah.
Cause I got homeboys that be with me everywhere. Like, I don't know if you got a homeboy that you bounce jokes off of, or it's like a sounding board, but he be with me since ninth grade. And he used to hoop and everything. Same college, same high school. Buddy. And then he just like, bro, nigga, you should hear when people, he's like, one of my fucking coworkers was like, yeah, you fuck with FURG? He's like, yeah. It's like, I grew up with this nigga. Yeah. Like, no. I was like, he said, yes. Yeah. I call this nigga right now. Call me. Like, yo, what's good? He's like, that's you, FURG. I'm like, yeah, like, who is this? And he told me, and he was like, bro, I ain't know. I was like, he's like, yeah, people really fuck with you. And I was like, I don't know, because you look at the phone be lying, so I just stopped looking at it. I just post and get off.
That's just a little bit of God's confirmation, let you know you're going in the right direction. You know what I mean? Because you got to have those, because you have ups and downs, and in the downs, sometimes you need to know, like, I keep going, because, you know, you're smart and college educated and go get a job, but that ain't what the niggas want to do.
Yeah, but it don't feel right after you've been working for yourself so long, because you just you know how good you work.
Bro, even a job in the industry. Like, I got hired to work on this Fox Soul show, and I was at that motherfucker for like a week and a half, bro, because they was trying to make me come in the office. Like, they were trying to, listen, bro, they wanted me to drive through Atlanta traffic like a real worker for
every
5
day?
days a week, and then do the industry part of it, which is the 12 hours for the you know, shoot days.
How long was they actually shooting?
We were shooting 5 episodes, but it was Monday through Wednesday we had to get them in, so we was gonna shoot
like 3
one episode on Monday, and it was like what was it? It was like 2, 1, 2 or something like that. I can't even remember
Jesus
now. But
Christ.
it's 5. Yeah, so that's all night, and then you got to wake up and then drive. Man, I was like, what are y'all talking about, bro?
What?
I could write everything I'm writing on this script. I can send it to y'all.
Yeah, like, it's not at all.
After COVID, man, you can see my face if you need to. I'll put my face on the screen. But yeah, so I was at that motherfucker for like 10 days, and then it was a wrap.
Oh man, so you was just like, I can't do this no more, or they just was like,
we was both like it. I just stopped coming and stopped responding.
You can do that,
huh?
You can just do that.
Hell yeah.
You can just stop coming to work.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you can.
That's crazy, bro.
I was also shooting a movie at the same time, so I told them, I told them I was shooting a movie and I can tap in when I could, but I couldn't.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro. Even now, like, I be having to dedicate my mind to, like, all right, these are tasks I'm gonna do from this time to this time,
right.
And this time to this time I gotta do this. Then I gotta go on stage. It'd be a lot mentally, but
yeah.
You just got to do it. It should be tiring.
It's once again preparing you for shit. When you're successful wherever you at where you want to be, that's when shit gets harder. So you're gonna have to have those work ethic to keep on going. Shit, because you can't lazy your way up there and then think it's gonna be easy. You know what I mean?
Speaking of lazying your way up there, this probably is a terrible segue, bro. The fact that you played college basketball is super dope because, like, I grew up hooping. And I'm like, when you hooped, who was your game tailored after? Like, you know that, like, if you saw them on the screen, like, oh, that's me.
Good question. So let me see. I'm trying to think of. I would say, well, he don't pass no more. But like when Jalen Brunson was with Dallas, not this one. Like this one is insane.
Okay.
This Jalen Brunson, New York is insane. Like. When he first got to Dallas, he was like a lot more of a playmaker. I'm left-handed too, not very athletic because I fucked my knee up. So
Gotcha.
you know what I mean. He's good at working angles, so I'm good at working the angle with the basketball.
Okay.
You know what I mean. Start off right so I could get left just like him, and kind of got the same little fade on our jumper. So I would go with Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
Dallas one though. This one right here.
Dallas Jalen Brunson.
I can't touch this one right here. That nigga right. I'm nowhere near like that.
He's like, no, I can't. This nigga Superman.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I would say mine was 6'1" Iman Shumpert. Super athletic. Could put my nuts on anybody, big man.
Yeah.
And couldn't shoot worth a lick.
Well, Shumpert could shoot though.
Like he's streaky. He like a real. So I literally could be like, oh nigga, I throw Rondo jumper in there.
Okay.
Like,
whoa, okay.
I can give you triple double.
Yeah.
Just was like, it's gonna be the weirdest, wildest triple double ever. Like, this nigga,
I can see that.
You'd be like, cause I hoop with my homeboy that I grew up with went play D1 basketball. I ended up walking on, but I didn't. You know, you 19, 20, you just hooping because you love to hoop.
Yeah.
You don't know that there's other avenues. And nigga, his coaches used to come up to me and had the recruits come. And I'd be cooking them niggas. And they'd be like, go play the nigga in the back. And I was like, boy, that nigga trash.
Yeah.
Why did y'all bring him? He getting a scholarship. Y'all might as well give me that.
You might as well give me that.
But, bro, watching college sports is crazy, man. Y'all literally sign your life away for 4 years. That shit is real slavery.
Now they signing up for that money, though.
Yeah, now they not that. I don't think they as good. They might be more skilled.
Yeah,
I don't think they got the hunger in them like they used to. Because, nigga, you give me $1 million at 18.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are still trying to make it to the NBA. They still hungry. But everybody else that's just like gonna be there 5, 6 years, they just gonna show up and
I think that's gonna be a lot of people like that.
Yeah, they're gonna be 25 years old with an 18-year-old girlfriend in college.
That's crazy.
Walking around campus, 26 years old.
Oh,
man, that school.
Intern that portal.
Yeah, get your ass out of school, man.
That shit crazy. You gonna be at a Hellcat. I get out of her like you 30. What are you doing?
Of course you get all the hoes. You gotta pick them up.
You got male pattern baldness right now.
Yeah,
what are we doing?
That's that HBCU shit. But the old heads should come back and go to the cafeteria all day.
That's where they be.
Because
they know hoes gotta eat.
They know the hoes.
Hey man, I ain't know how real HBCU like homecomings be till I went to two. I went to Spell House one time, and I went to Florida A&M. And Florida was wild because it was so hot, and all them women makeup was melting off their face.
Yeah.
I was like, like I didn't even want to have fun. I was like, it's so hot. How are y'all having fun?
Yeah, that ain't fun, man.
It's hell out down here.
I still go to GHO, man, North Carolina A&T.
I want to go
every year because we do our comedy show, me and Brand. But man, this year was okay. But I think the year before last, man, it was so damn hot, bro. Probably not Florida hot for sure because it was North Carolina, but it'd be teetering, man, because it's October. But October could get hot in the South.
October, especially in the South, nigga, you get 80 easy.
Yeah.
Shit, Christmas was a 75 this year.
I think it was.
And I was like, bro, I ain't never had a 75 Christmas before.
Like L.A.
Yeah, man. So I used to. The crazy thing is, I could see how the hooping translated into like everything you do now, because it's really a regiment. Most people that hoop kind of got the same mentality. Mm-hmm. Like you really got a Black Air Force One mentality, but you just be chilling.
Yeah.
You be chilling.
You know what I mean? It's like people commend me for we in this industry, people don't show up on time or.
Man,
you know what I mean? They're not real professional, but by and large, like used to not showing up on time used to be punished when you played college basketball. Like you used to have to run miles, and I hate
throw up.
Yeah. So that just stays with you throughout time, and once again, it goes back to that discipline, and you learn a lot of discipline playing college basketball too.
Oh man, I used to see them get up early, and I'd be like, bro, you gotta go to class too after this.
Yeah, bro. We used to do 5 a.m. workouts, and I had a 7 a.m. class because I had to get 3 classes in before 12 because we had practice at 1. So do all that, eat, run my ass right to practice. Practice from 1 to 3.
Oh my God.
Then you have to do study hall. We go eat again, then do study hall. You take a shower, study hall from like 6 to 7. And then, you got the rest of your night.
Oh, my God. And then the food hall closed at 9. Mm-hmm. Thank you, white women that got my homeboys through college. The white girls I'm telling you, black women on college campus, if you do learn one thing from me, look at the white girls.
They be
on it.
They know what to do. But you know what the black women on college campuses got to do that the white girls don't have to?
Look.
do their work, nigga. Them white girls is just at school.
Yeah.
Black girls is like probably working a real job and
Yeah.
paying for their own way through school. Like them white girls got somebody else paying for it, so they got time to cater to these athletes.
You
like
know what? That's crazy.
Don't have time.
I never even thought about that.
They don't have time. They're in school to be like. If they ever fucking with this nigga, they'll probably be out of school or
Failing.
like can't pay for it or something like that.
Pregnant.
So yeah, them white girls got all C's. They majoring in Demond.
Mm-hmm. What?
In Demond.
What the hell is that?
Demond is the nigga that they trying to to go to the league with. Yes, I'm majoring Patrick Mahomes.
I'm a 5-star recruit. I slurp them up. They call me the honey gargler.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I seen it like firsthand. Like all my homeboys was like had white girls, and I used to be like, damn.
They got the time.
Let me try a white girl.
That was when you tried it, cause your
Yeah,
homeboys.
I found out it's a
You gonna
difference
blame
between
them?
American
You
whites.
blame your homeboys?
Nah, I really was trying to get some Jordans up out of here. Really, I was trash at 18-year-old me in college.
Too bad.
Bro, it was. I'm ashamed that I used to be like that.
Yeah.
Cause people look at me now like, bro, you still the same, but you was crazy as hell.
I can see that.
Oh no, my shit was bad, bro. I used to get kicked out the gym. I used to get like people would see me coming and all the women be like, yeah, we gotta go the other way. This nigga crazy.
Okay.
But then everybody be like, this nigga funny as hell though. He crazy, but he funny.
Hashtag scaring all the hoes.
It wasn't even. It would be like
If they going the other way, you're scaring the hoes.
They were sober, they would run away. But when it's time to party, they over here like, oh my God, you're such an asshole. Come here, titties in my face. I'm finna fuck. So then I'd be like, why would I change? Like I've been like this, been crazy. So what's the point? But shouts out to the white girls that don't be wearing shoes or socks. They just be having dirty feet, doing cartwheels, dancing to a Disney musical.
A white woman foot is born dirty.
Oh, bro, that's when I knew they was white. This girl. I came into a white girl's house and they was all in there dancing to the Lion King soundtrack. And shit. And I was like, this is what y'all do. Like nobody got on shoes. Everybody drunk. I'm like, this is what white people do.
Using hell a little bit.
Oh nah, yeah. I was learning. That's what it was. I ended up smoking weed with I went to a PWI, and I ended up smoking weed with the president's daughter.
Got you.
In their house. And I don't know what I'm doing here. I just know she fucked with me, man. I ate duck for the first time. I had unseasoned everything for the first time. First time I had cranberry sauce with the real cranberries crushed up in it.
Yeah.
I thought they was trying to poison me.
Damn.
Because I ain't never had real cranberries in my cranberry sauce. it was always in the can.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, then shouts out to white women just loving niggas.
All right, let's change the subject. Because the black women in my college would take care of us, was the fat ones anyway.
They definitely, man, do that. Shouts out to the Husky Fours.
They was teaching niggas how to play spades and cooking. And
definitely did that too.
Bed, like their house was clean when yours wasn't because your roommates was dirty. You know what I mean?
He be like, I'm tired of being here. He keep jacking off, bro. I keep catching him. I keep catching my boy.
For my roommate, my roommates wasn't really like the jack off type to where you could catch them. Like niggas was real respectful.
Like I know you. They knew your schedule.
And our shit was set up different. Like so, it was like a suite. So you come in and it was a kitchen, and then on your left it was a room with 2 beds and your own bathroom, and then kind of a living area.
Okay.
Suite. So it wasn't like real dorm style.
Not
then
in the same room.
A couple of years in, I moved to a real apartment, and like it was.
Yeah. Once you got your own door, you can close it, man. Nothing better than that.
Yeah,
but
a couple of years in that suite, I didn't have no roommate either. But I did have one roommate my freshman year, man. I told him I had to get rid of him, bro.
He was weird.
He didn't play basketball or nothing, man. Yeah, he was from, I forgot where he was from, man. Foreign exchange student, man.
Oh, you got a.
But that nigga, man, woke up one day and his nose was bleeding all over his pillow, right? And I'm talking about, I don't know what happened to him, but it was like this much blood on his pillow. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I felt bad for him. Like, that ain't his fault. Like, it's just fucked up. I was like, man, you need to go to the nurse. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to the infirmary.
What?
And then he went and all that. And I was like, straight? He's like, yeah, I gotta think of this. I don't know. Just have a headache. I have to go to sleep. And he went and slept right on that blood. I said, oh, he gotta go,
That's
bro.
crazy.
He gotta go, man.
He ain't even try to change the pillowcase or nothing?
No, man. He slept on that pillowcase for like the rest of the semester without changing it. You know what I mean? And I was like,
he living different.
And that was different because he had his own room, but still like he was in my suite. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah, the white dudes be. I had one that was weird. This nigga smelled like bologna every time we opened the door. Like he here, I could smell him.
I smell the dog.
But he couldn't get. He's one of them weird white dudes that couldn't know how to talk to women. I used to have to teach him. I'm like, bro, you 25 and you haven't graduated and you need help talking to women.
Yeah.
You'd be like, bro, you got to get it together. But he was one of them funny, like rich white kids that just got all the money. Their dad said they finished school, they can get a 6-figure job at their corporation. And he just had to finish school.
You just got to get through it.
Yeah, he was not smart at all. That shit. And he had back acne and shit. I was like, yeah, the hoe's not going to like you at all. You going to have to pay for vagina the rest of your life, sir.
And I'm sure he is.
Oh, I'm sure he is. And of course, he can't spell.
Yeah.
I'm sure he can't read good out loud.
Smell
Shit
like
is wild. So that's how the niggas that's got college roommates is weird. Because that shit is hard for a semester to go through. Especially when you got hoes.
Stay the course, man.
Did you almost drop out of school sometime? Like a semester where you had
I got on probation. I was feeling like a motherfucker. I was just my very first semester in school, I was just fucking around, man. And like even in Spanish class, bro, I felt bad for my Spanish teacher because I was such an asshole in that bitch, man. I was just putting the O on every word.
What you mean?
Hello, it's oh, man. My name is I like stupid shit.
Why was you doing that?
I don't know, man. Very immature, very immature, and yeah. So I was on academic probation, but shit, I boosted that shit up immediately. I just stopped playing.
Yeah,
I've always been smart. I just had to do the work.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like, school was never hard. I always be hearing people like, school hard, like, for real? Like, this is basic. Just read. They give you the notes right there.
Well, at the same time, too, obviously some people learn differently or they have a learning disability that hinders them. Oh, and then also it has a lot to do with your teachers, too. Like, I wasn't good at chemistry, and I still believe to this day because my teacher wasn't good at chemistry. And it wasn't a day in class where she didn't write something and be like, oh, I'm sorry, and erase it.
Oh, so she was messing y'all up.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because it wasn't motivational. You watching someone else that's frustrated trying to do the shit, and it frustrates you.
I don't want to be a chemist at all.
And then it's like, hold on, so and you the one grading our paper, and you don't even know how to do this shit for real? Nah, bro. And we all got to be.
Chemistry shit.
Everybody in here need to get a B except for Jeremy because he really know how to do this shit. Let him teach.
Man, I had a Asian girl help me because she liked me. She helped me through that chemistry course. I don't know how I did that.
Yeah. I mean, in college, you know what I mean? Well, I didn't take chemistry.
I was about to say, you took college chemistry? Nah, Good God.
There was no reason for me to take that.
My first semester, I think I was an athletic training major, so I had to take all the bio stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Who failing like a motherfucker?
Biology was tough.
I had to test my first week. I was like, that's not how college works.
Right. What are you talking about? I just got here.
What? I just started using rubbers all the time.
I just got here. You had to in college, boy. Fuck around and get burnt.
That's why I find out who be fucking in college, bro. You know, that first week, you be like, how many butters you got? Everybody be trying to ask, and you just hear some outrageous numbers from a dude you wasn't expecting.
We didn't do that.
Bro. They be like, how many hoes you get? It was like, because niggas with the basketball team, it was white people, black people, and all the basketball teams said numbers like.
Was there a lot of women at the school?
Tons.
Okay, gotcha.
It's way more women than men.
Mm-hmm. Same with my school.
And niggas was like, bro, I hit 10 girls and we've been a week. The white dude was like, yeah, I'm at like 30. I'm like, the first week, was like, damn, how are you alive?
Bro. That's cap, bro.
But nah, if you go to a PWI and you speak the lingo of white women.
But I'm talking about math-wise, bro.
Bro, that means he was tossing his dick everywhere.
He was running through over 4 women a day.
Which is crazy.
To meet them.
Maybe 20. I give him 20.
20 in a week is crazy.
I did 3 in a
Meeting 20 people in a week is crazy. Meeting them.
In college, you can do that.
No, meeting them, talking to them, remembering their name, striking up a conversation with 20 people is hard. Even in college. But
that's still a lot. I don't believe that he did 30, but I'm just like, you white, so you might be doing
felt like 30. It was probably
15.
4.
He said it might be 4.
It was probably 4.
There wasn't probably quality, though. That's the thing.
I don't know.
If we did quality testing, it'd have been a lot of them.
He wouldn't get his sticker.
Oh, no. A lot of them would be like.
Inspected by number 37, failed.
Yeah, this is not what we was expecting from you. You out here hitting everybody with the non-binary bodies. Yeah, all built funny, but you know, like it count. You went inside.
I'm saying ugly girls in college help you get through too.
When did you like? You know, how long you been working in entertainment? 'Cause I know you had a day. When the last time you had a day job? When was the last day job? And do you remember
my last day job? Yeah, for sure. My last day job was at TNT at Turner Networks, and I was in charge of security, like you know what I mean, security guards and shit. And then you had to have a badge. It's a whole campus. Where, I mean, they still got it. Where you? It's
nice.
Yeah, got a bunch of different places where they film and do a bunch of different shit. A lot of the shows inside the NBA, all that shit is filmed over there. So. You have to get a badge. You have to come to me to get your badge. If you worked there, if you was a contractor, whatever, whoever it was, Charles Barkley, whatever, it had to come through me. So that was a cool part of the job. But it was crazy because I had to work from 9 to 11 was the only time people could come in and open it and come to my office. So I had to close my door at 11.
Gotcha.
And then, you know what I mean, I had to open back up from 2 to 4.
Okay.
That's the only time you come get your badge, and I had to, like, close my door. You couldn't
9, 11, and 2 and 4.
So I'm just in there with no real work to do besides bad shit, and then looking like make sure ain't nobody doing nothing. So, shit, I started off from 9/11, and you know I would be looking at shit and writing jokes and working, and then I started leaving campus. My homie Stereo Williams stayed directly down the street, like you could walk to it, but I would drive to his crib, and we would smoke for like 2-3 hours and be writing, and we was trying to write a movie and all that shit, and then I'd go back to work from 2 to 4. Or 2 to 5 and then leave. So I pretty much was only working from,
you was having a half
9
day.
to 11 and then 2 to 5 every day.
So you had like 6 hours,
yeah, but you have to badge in and out to get through security. So that when my boss ended up looking at like my times,
they was off.
Man, not only that, I was coming back from smoking with this nigga, came back through, opened my door up. My boss was in my office.
I know your heart dropped.
I was high, bro. It did not drop.
Like, hey, what you doing?
And
here?
this was I was probably a good 4 years into comedy by now.
That's when it get real.
So yeah, things was like picking up, and I was getting a lot of like gigs, and I was up late again. So you know what I mean. So I'm trying to get there at 9. So it was kind of like she said. So it says here that you've been like gone for like 4 hours out of each day, and I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, so you admit it? I was like, oh. I could have said no.
You told on yourself.
I was high, bro. And it was God God didn't want me there no more. That was what it really was. That's what it came down to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was what? Maybe 20. I'm not by my house. 2012.
2012.
So 13 years ago was my last real job.
That's when I first moved to Atlanta, maybe.
No, 2014. I'm sorry. 2014. I apologize.
Okay, damn,
so 11 years ago.
That was when Atlanta was like just transitioning to the new Atlanta.
I feel like you're right, yeah, because it was. I don't know if it's just because the age is different, but like the nightlife was the main thing for Atlanta. I don't know if the nightlife is the attraction here anymore. I don't know if people really just come here to go out. Like people are really coming here to work and like
they come to get famous now.
Get famous.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Before people were like, yeah, if you live in Atlanta and you was like in your 20s in the early 2000s, 2010s and all that shit, like you had to have your house ready because people was coming to stay and go party for the weekend, and like it was somebody trying to come to my crib every weekend, bro. Good.
They
God.
just be like, it's just like a mystic energy around Atlanta, and I get it, but it's like, but when you live it and you just be like. You don't know that to the outside world, you the coolest person ever. Apparently,
yeah. People really like Atlanta.
Because they really be like, man, you in Atlanta. Nigga, you doing it big. I was like, bro, I just did a free brewery show. What are you talking about?
Again, they not doing what they want to do, so you are doing it big, even though you don't feel it. And big is relative to whoever it is.
That shit was. I remember the first time I seen DZ. I think I was at Enclave. I realized the bathroom in there had A's in it, bro. I went to the bathroom. First of all,
Enclave used to be nice though.
Nigga, no, not when I got to it, bro.
Oh.
I went to go use the bathroom and pee. One of the urinal was out of order. Had a big ass plastic bag on, so I went to go to the boo boo install. Go in there. There's no toilet seat on it. It's doo-doo around the rim of the toilet. Like, it been there for days, eons. And then I had to pee, so I just stood as far back
Still had to get it off. Damn, Enclave. I'm
Ooh,
surprised.
boy, I remember that shit.
It's still, I mean, it's still a restaurant. I forgot what it's called right now, but
that shit was terrible.
It was nice. I don't think I just ever used a bathroom in there. But yeah, that used to be a little rough crowd though. But I used to love doing.
Man, I probably was up in there, probably not doing the best.
But, oh yeah, nigga, I've seen niggas not do the best.
I was doing okay. I ain't get booed. I ain't get booed.
K-Dub had it. Like it was a cool little spot.
That's one thing I do say. I never got booed in Atlanta, but I almost got booed on the stage at HBCU, and I got the hell off.
Let me get on out of here, y'all.
Yep. Good night. Going that way, not gonna hurt my spirit. But man, niggas, I remember Enclave. It was another spot. I remember I went to Club Crucial.
Really?
Not Club Crucial. Central Station.
For comedy?
Nah, I just went one night just to go.
I used to always hear about it because I stayed on the east side when I first moved.
Why is that a club? And like we walked in, first of all, it's big like a big warehouse. Like you know how Atlanta stuff be big, and you be like, it's like 38 food tables in here.
Yeah.
it was literally, it was at least
like
8
Dave and Buster's.
For strippers. It was at least like, it was mirrors everywhere, and then there was like at least 4 to 6 stripper poles around the whole thing. And I'm just going through it like, this is cool, man. They selling mid in the bathroom. You gotta go pee. They got porn playing. With the old TV, the little ones that you put in your kitchen with the backs on the urinal. Like, nigga, it's Booty Talk 69 right here on your booty.
While you pee.
I'm like, yeah, that's what I said. I was like, this is kind of productive. I'm trying to pee. Like, they selling shit in the bathroom, man. That was the first time I realized I can't really date in Atlanta, bro. Walked up to this lady. I'm thinking I'm finna get her number. I'm finna fuck next week. That lady was like, I'm 26. I got 3 kids, and I just got divorced. I walked away. I was like, nope. No, thank you. I don't have to. I'm not ready for that.
Central Station, you was in the wrong place.
Man.
For hollering.
Man, it was terrible.
You only supposed to go up there to make a crack deal.
That's where they be doing
buy
crack
some birds.
I seen somebody doing crack the other day. I seen a crack exchange.
What?
Like about like 3. Wait, it was last year actually. Like I was living in Mechanicsville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nigga, in my house next to a crack house, and I'm in my car. And I just see these 2 people counting in their hands. I'm like, nigga, what type of? And I see them 1, 2. That's all you got.
Yeah.
And then they did the crack right there. I was like, oh, that's what we doing? I was like, I got to move.
Speaking of, one of the finest chicks I ever talked to in Atlanta when I first moved here, she stayed in Mechanicsville. Man, that house ain't had nothing in it. And it was always so cold. Yeah, it was cold in the summertime. I was like, golly, it's a ghost in here, bitch.
Slavery.
So I'm not getting rid of this house. And I hope she didn't, because I'm sure by now that shit is
$500K easy.
Probably more, bro. That shit is like right downtown.
Oh yeah, she probably got about
she
800.
That part of Mechanicsville, like you could walk to Magic City, like that part of town.
Oh yeah, she definitely got 800K, maybe $1 million.
Hopefully she did.
That like
she earned it. She earned it, boy, because she ain't had no heat, no air.
What was she doing for a living?
Bro, she was just one of them weird, you know what I mean, fine ass little 5 points type chicks.
What did that mean?
Natural deodorant and
waist beads,
air, and yeah, it's like you go the natural route when you broke type shit.
You don't do it on purpose.
Yeah, I don't need central air and heating.
I just use what God gave me.
God gave me. Yeah, she was on that type of shit. She wasn't gonna work. Her ass was fat. You know what I mean? She could probably get her rent paid whenever she needed to. So. Oh man. I mean, her mortgage paid. So.
They be having the best coochie meat.
Yeah, she ain't like to shave it either. That shit used to be wet.
You hit it? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, them earthy women be having good coochie. They be trying to teach you how to be a better man.
She's the one that taught me about Atlanta, though. One of the first ones. She was like, yeah, so me and I used to mess with, like, give me money. I was like, oh, I don't have none.
None.
Damn.
You just a dick man.
But thank you, though. Thanks for telling me how it goes.
She getting rid of that.
Hey, that lesson has been running through ever since.
You don't really know that they be paying for it till you be knowing. Yeah. And then you be looking at every woman differently.
But she wasn't like this is a long time ago, so she wasn't like prostitute in that way, but she was just like, if I'm fucking with a dude, he gonna be paying for stuff and
in the
you
house.
Know what I mean? If I need money, he'll give it to me type shit. Yeah.
Might be some.
So it wasn't like I fuck her and she said I need money right then. It wasn't like that type of shit.
But that happened too. The OnlyFans women be in these studios on accident. Like when you be shooting something they'll be in the crowd. You don't even know you're talking to one until
they be loving to do podcasts. Every time you see one of them podcasts with the chick that look pretty good on it, she probably got her OnlyFans putting a brush in her pussy.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'd be crazy to see. I'd be like, damn, you don't need $7.99 per person. I'm like, I wonder how many men is really paying for this.
Hey man, depending on the content, there's a lot of men on Earth.
It is, and there's a lot of
women
men
on Earth that be paying for it too.
It's a lot of men I didn't know that wasn't having sex. Yeah. Apparently, we were part of the few, the proud, the Marines, because the way they be talking about like dudes, especially comics in Atlanta, it's really if you look at comedians, a lot of them be losers before they become comedians. They never know how to talk to women. They ain't know how to do anything. They just like, oh, I'm funny now. I got hoes. Mm-hmm. And they be like, so you can just like, you be having groupies? I'd be like, what? So y'all never had?
Though, depending on like, depending on what type of venues you're performing at, the comedy groupies ain't.
I don't even got no word for it. It ain't even what you think.
If you ain't up on you, bro. Ooh-wee.
Nigga, I remember, bro, this shit made me laugh. We was doing the shows off Fulton Industrial. Mm-hmm. And then this is, I don't know what happened. It was like a group of girls, the QR, it was like a group of just Tyler women. They just like, we love you, Tyler. And they was just there for you. Like, where's Tyler? She the head of the something. I'm like, you had something, a group, and it was a group of just them there for you. At least like 5 to 8 big girls. and niggas finished the show. And you dip so I ain't never seen Tyler dip. Like, I do dark skin stuff all the time. I will leave and not tell nobody. I just dip, don't nobody know. But this nigga will be on the show. He came late. He just got there right before he went up. And then as soon as he got off, that nigga gone.
Man, I love leaving before people know I left.
Oh, man.
It keeps the mystique.
I think that it is true, because like now I'll be like, I mess with people that come to see me, but it'd be like, sometimes that'd be over. That's a lot. It's a lot of energy, because
it's appreciated every time. Don't get it wrong, but you know we're human beings and we're people at times. Sometimes just like I'd rather leave than talk to people right now.
Man, because sometimes you be having a bad day. Like most people, y'all don't know that like we are humans. We hurt. We be going through stuff. Our family go through stuff. Mm-hmm. Our mamas go through stuff. Our daddies. And sometimes it'd be a bad day, and we gotta go make y'all laugh.
Yeah.
And I done had calls when my mama called me 2 minutes before I go on stage and be like, yo, so-and-so just got killed. Twice. It's happened to me 2 times. Mm-hmm. And then your daddy got rushed to the hospital. And I'm like, damn, I got to make these niggas laugh. Mm-hmm. I'm worried if my dad alive right now.
Yeah, our job is difficult, man. But we were tasked with the job from the womb.
Yeah.
Either we was going to turn it into our trade or just make people laugh wherever we were at. That's just what it is.
Yeah, I don't know if I could have. I don't think I could have been. I would have been so upset if I just kept the day job. I'd have been like, yeah, I'm financially stable all the time, but man, this shit don't feel right. I don't feel fulfilled.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anything wrong with like that if that's part of the hustle.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, part of the hustle is, all right, I wake up, I go to my job, and then at night I'm doing my comedy the next day. Because, I mean, you can pull jokes from your job and shit like that.
Facts. But it is parts of the time where you got to go through like a actual, you have a job to, at least you got to live, you got to eat, all that stuff.
Right.
Because, man, boy, I know during the pandemic, I retired from selling drugs. That shit was the quickest drug dealer. I was like, you know what? This is going to get me through a couple of months, and I'm done. And I was like,
2 months in?
No, I did about like 6.
Okay.
It wasn't hard. It was just like, my uncle said something to me that kind of fucked me up. He was like, you did all that schooling just to be a dope boy.
Damn, that's real.
And it kind of fucked me up. As I was bagging up this goddamn cashmere runts, and my slow aunt was in the back screaming. And that day, I was like, all right, I got to use my skills to do something other. And I think that like maybe 2 weeks later, we started working on your album, bro. Like that whole thing was wild because I don't remember none of it. I ain't had no money. I don't even know how I was coming up with money. I was like, I gotta do this, or like it's my fault for everything.
Getting passion, bro.
Like that shit be crazy when you really be looking at it. You be like, we make money, we make miracles every year.
Every year.
Every year, like it don't stop.
We
Like
write
you
that
gotta
off
make
on
a
our
miracle.
taxes, bro. Making a miracle. Put that on there.
Man, yeah, I don't even know. I don't even want to look at mine. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna own nothing. But like, yeah, you probably do, probably a little bit. But we're not gonna claim that. We just know we got a tax person that's gonna get that.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, this gotta be a year where I gotta start like donating money, a large amount, so I don't have to pay.
That is a great problem to have,
Yeah.
bro. That's a great problem to have. Donating money as well. You about to be philanthropist, Tyler?
I mean, shit. If I could just take the money I usually give hoes and just put it all together and give it to a charity, it'll be a lot of money. Cause my tax preparer was like, "Hey man, I see this charge on here, and I forgot what it said. It was like a code, like 1 and some numbers and letters, and let me know what that is." So I go and I look it up, and I see like it's a chick. I bought a flight from her because she worked for Delta and she could get it for cheap. So I just had to send her the money. And I was like, "That's just the Apple Pay." I was like, "It's not a scam." He was like, "Yeah, but it's like 600 of these." I was like, "Oh, she done scammed me." So then I went back and he said, "Go back and look," and what it is. And I found out it was Apple Pay. I was like, "Oh, this is Apple Pay." He was like, "Oh, okay, you straight then." He was like, "It ain't no scam. I just need to see all of the Apple Pays you done sent this year."
Oh man,
and bruh,
you mad at yourself?
I felt so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Sending him the screenshots because on Apple Pay it'll have the money that you sent, who you sent it to, when they received it, and then their picture and their name. So it's just like a bunch of bitches. But he's a nigga though. That's the cool part about it. A tax prep is a nigga though. He do 85 taxes as well. You might have met him before.
Probably.
But he was like, "Bro, don't even trip, bro." I was like, so when I send him all that shit, when I finally sent him the file, I was like, "I'm so embarrassed." He was like, "Bro, don't even trip."
It's so much, sir.
Oh man. So yeah, if I just stop doing that, it's just add up hair, nails, just something, massages.
That's why I don't be staying in relationships. I don't be doing none of that shit.
I ain't been in no relationship, nigga. That's just what I do.
That's what I do.
I like a bitch and she cool. Like that's how I show love. Like you know what I mean. I don't like talking a whole lot, and I don't like, you know what I mean, going places.
Mm-hmm.
So
that makes sense.
I feel like, if you could come with me to one of my events and see that I'm actually a good personality, and then you don't got to see the rest of it. And then you know what I mean. Like say a chick might post a story holding a can of something and her nails is not looking good. I'll screenshot it, send that to her, and then send the money underneath. But like, yeah, take care of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just
that's hard.
Some player
I ain't there
like
yet.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. That's just, you don't have to be there.
I know. I've done it before when I was up.
Yeah, you don't have to do it. But I just feel like that's just what I do. I don't know why.
Yeah, I be getting left alone at a lot of these ladies' houses when they go to work.
That's funny.
I be in there eating their snacks.
Nigga be in there exfoliating.
What? They be having the best. They be having the best skincare products. They be in there. I be in there. The girl. I be having a mask on.
Like, I ain't washed my back in ever. Like, what is this thing? This is a loofah lamp.
Don't touch my back. It's tender. I loofah it today.
Nigga bleeding.
Be in there with the pets. Be like, I'll feed the pets today. What we doing?
Ah, shit. Man, I haven't been to a woman's house in so long.
Yeah, man. The shit you be telling me sounds scary with your ladies, but I be like, ladies be cool, and I be. Also, they.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with the women. It's just me. Like, I like my house better. I feel like I can protect both of us if something happens.
Yeah.
Better at my home.
Boy, I be in these streets. This is with God. I be with God.
Go with God.
I be like, bro.
That's the only thing you need in the streets, though, bro. Is God.
It's crazy because every woman I be like fucking with, they be like, so I know niggas don't try you because you got guns everywhere, and I be like,
I got God everywhere.
I got what you mean? I ain't got no guns, man.
Yo, bro, you gotta change the pool that you swimming in.
Yeah, man. I did. I had to stop.
That you fishing in.
I had to stop. It was a lot of blow up mattress sex and.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like.
I
think you maybe you were trying to go like super opposite from your marriage.
Nah, I was just. It was like you'll hit a girl up and you be like, you'll say something in the DMs that's suggestive, and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, come fuck with me," and I'm like, "I'm finna fuck today," not knowing she probably do this on the regular. So like I'm just coming to girls' houses. It's a whole nigga that she staying with. I bought the house food. I'm finna go hit and I'm finna dip.
Yeah.
Like and this is just what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
Like I see the buddy. I'm like, hey, what up, bro? Like I'm sure you hit too, but I'm hit right now. And I'm like, I need to stop doing that.
As a worker bee, sometimes that's just like your cigarette break. Like, for real, I be like that, bro. Like, you don't be thinking about no hoes, like, going dating, nothing. Like, I just need some pussy real quick just to, like...
Get the edge off.
Yeah, get the edge off, and then I can, like, really work and then rest a little bit, and then boom. So, it's like, that's your cigarette break. I know how it go.
Yeah, you be having cigarettes. Some of them cigarettes is black and mild. I shouldn't have did it.
All cigarettes are bad for you, but sometimes they just hit you at the right time.
You
so
be like,
it's the same thing. Like, ooh, I needed that shit. I know it's gonna kill me, but I needed that.
You know what be scary when you hear you talk to the women and they be sitting you down before y'all even do anything to tell you her sexual history? Herpes is coming up in that conversation.
Well, I would hope
all the women I've known who had herpes have told me. And I was like, I don't know about
this. That's good. Thank God.
Like, damn,
you are blessed because
you really was out here having herpes. Like I know a chick.
And we got this far,
nigga. Yeah.
Well, I guess she don't want to just tell you that she got it and it wasn't gonna go that far. Either way.
They all go vegan. They all be vegan.
Yeah, because I've been I forgot the dude's name on TikTok. Black dude, young black dude, like he's an herbalist and
it don't let him break out as much.
Yeah, he was saying like it ain't cure for it, but it could keep you from passing it and all that shit.
Yeah,
and you don't have breakouts. He was saying it all.
Yeah, they told me that.
Off a diet.
They told me
okay.
all of that's how I knew. I was like,
what's that nigga name? Because he got
some
a
head. He
bunch
black.
Of good shit. Yeah, he got
with
a
a brush cut.
Nah, he got dreads and he always wear like the little cap, the little black.
The Chico Bean shit.
Huh?
The little hat, little netted, little.
No. Like the shit you sleep in, like just the little silk shit, like you would put it under your football helmet.
Oh, okay. I don't know that.
Yeah, I just see him all the time on TikTok when I'm ever on there. He got a lot of good stuff, especially about like cleaning out your system and all the lies that we've been told by the medical field. So, damn, if y'all know his name, put it in the comments.
Yeah, because I don't know who you're talking about. It's a bunch of them that's like that, but I used to before because I went vegan for like 5-6 years.
With the herpes.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah. I was looking at my family.
You went it 4 or 5 years?
Like I did it like
I met you was vegan, right?
Yeah. I did vegetarian for like 7 or like 6. 5 of them was vegan, like 2 of them was vegetarian.
That's a long time.
But it just was, I was looking at my family dynamic and how these niggas was dying and on dialysis, and these niggas the same age as me. I'm like 22, and I'm like, why you on dialysis, bro? What you got going on? And I'm just looking at like, why you on it? Why your mama on it? And I'm like, let me go read some books. And I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and stop eating meat, y'all. I was always health conscious because I played sports, but it just was like, as a grown up, you got to figure out, like, I don't go to practice every week. I need to do a regimen every day or something.
Slowing down and everything. Yeah.
Also, I realized you got to eat 1 meal a day. That's a real shit. I didn't know that was a thing till I started reading books. Like, your body really only meant for like 1 big meal a day. And I never really realized we was overeating like that. But yeah, that's why I did it. I started taking all the supplements and shit.
Your stomach is shaped for that 1 meal.
Bruh, and it's crazy. I'm like, wait, we used to be eating so much food for no reason.
Yeah, because it was there. Now we running out of food and shit.
Nigga, now I be like, my shit look ghost town. You open my shit like, ooh.
Kids ain't gonna have no real food.
Oh, bro, I already told whoever I get pregnant, like, look, I ain't gonna be here like that.
Yeah, them kids about to be eating tables.
Yeah, your mama the one cooking. I'm gonna give your mama the money. My grandmama gonna be here, which is my mama. Hopefully y'all can figure that out amongst y'all. Don't bother me.
Hey, there's advancements, man, where you can live really old and still even be more functional than most. A 90-year-old can live as a 60-year-old.
Yeah, if you eat right and you get new hips and knees and shit.
There's one nigga that's taking like 100 pills a day. He trying to live forever.
Nah, I don't want to do all that.
Rich motherfucker.
I want to be a functional 88-year-old. Like, I can still go outside and cook and do stuff and ride a bike.
That's very possible, man. Very possible.
Because sometimes I be looking at niggas, I feel like once you start watching TV every day and you just know all of the shows, that's the beginning of the end.
Yeah, you got to wean yourself off of doing shit that's like not helping you get to your goals. 'Cause that shit, man, TV and sports, man. I'm like, damn, I don't watch sports all day.
Bro, I just do top 10 now. I just wake up like, what was the top 10?
Yeah.
And that's all.
Like, let that shit run all day. But yeah, I don't do that no more, bro. I don't even really turn on my TV till about 8 at night, like if the Lakers coming on.
Yeah, you probably definitely gonna watch the Lakers. How you feel about Luka and all this shit going down?
Man, it's for the future. I like it. You know what I mean? I like to see who they get around him over time. But shit, they if I'm looking at it as like an opponent of the Lakers, I don't know what I'm gonna do to try to stop that shit.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's gonna be
LeBron
tough.
and Luka.
Yeah, and then it's just making like it's opening up. Just the one game I watched, you could just see it already open up so much more space for the other players. You know what I'm saying? Like Rui was going crazy. Austin Reeves, now he got a lot more space.
Rui is a good missing piece.
Yeah,
I feel like he just ain't
Dorian
finding
Finney-Smith, he's tough. You know what I'm saying? Vando, we got some tough guys coming off the bench. Some shooters, like, you know, when LeBron got shooters, it's really tough. And Luka got shooters too. It's tough to guard.
I just hope his game progress more than him stop being so ball dominant.
So watching the game, I don't think he can be. And LeBron don't even want the ball. Like LeBron is probably better at finish. Well, he's better at doing stuff off the ball than them two are. So he's gonna be off the ball more. But I don't even think Luka is gonna be doing the shit, like trying to do that shit. He don't have to.
Yeah, because I'm like
with Dallas, he kind of had to do that shit.
Man, I watched that finals and I was like, boy, he is gassed and they are whooping.
Yeah,
he's whooping, yo.
And that's what I think would help, because in the playoffs he can carry a whole team. Like he was beating Phoenix and beat Minnesota by itself before Kyrie got there and everything. But
yeah.
You know, by the time he got to the Western Conference Finals or divisional, he was tired. You know
what
I mean? But now he don't have to be tired, because he don't have to do that shit every single game.
What's y'all record? Y'all playoff bound? We got like 10.
We two games back from third place. We on fourth.
Oh shit, we on.
Yeah.
Well, it's also the West. The West is tough.
West tough as hell. So, but it's like everybody up the first, like OKC, Denver, and Memphis. Like they're way above a lot of people, so we like 3 or 4 games back from them.
Okay, so yeah,
we're above the niggas that's in 4th and 5th place though. So.
Yeah, Hawks, you need to get your shit together, bro.
6 and 7.
I'm waiting for them to trade Trae Young, and they be like, "We made a mistake," because I don't understand why y'all really think he that good. Like he's good, but he not gonna like. When has a person under 6'2" as a point guard won a championship? It's been since the '80s.
Thomas.
Yeah, so I'm be like, everybody, like, we not gonna win shit with you. I don't know why we keep hyping you up.
Atlanta not trying to win a championship. That's the problem.
That's what it is.
And no Atlanta sports except the Braves are like legit trying to win a championship. There hasn't been a move made in Atlanta history or series of moves made in Atlanta history in Falcons or Hawks that says, oh, they trying to win a championship. Never.
I never thought about that. Now I gotta look at it. But you might be. You're absolutely.
There's never been anyone that they traded to come here, or never made a blockbuster trade. Never drafted anybody that somebody think they could be. Could have drafted Chris Paul. Could have drafted Luka.
What are you doing? What are y'all doing in that office?
Not trying to win a championship.
Y'all listening to y'all daughters on TikTok about who got the most following.
Nah, man. They just was like Trae Young fits Atlanta's crowd. Like they thinking about marketing and shit. Like Luka don't fit Atlanta's crowd.
Mexican. Whatever. What is he?
He black, and then the Migos took him in. You know what I'm saying? Like
what
Ice Trader gang.
He mixed.
Mixed. Yeah, his daddy black and his mama white.
Because he definitely got a wispy white hair.
Yeah, his hair is.
I don't know what that nigga. He got cotton candy, sweet as gold.
That nigga look like drop candy.
Boy, they do. I'll be like, how your hair get like what is you got the Donald Trump at 22? Like, why is it like that?
Yeah,
like,
I think he needs some like hair and nail gummies.
Yeah. I think people will buy it. I'm Trae Young. It's Ice Trae. Take my Trae gummies.
He's a hooper though, but yeah, he need to be like number 2 player.
He need to be,
but he need to be with somebody that's bigger and can score.
Man, I thought he was gonna be good when they had Murray, but
Murray's a number 3 guy.
That which is crazy to me because I think he was better than Trae. He's 6'5". He play defense and he can.
But he ain't a number 1.
Not on the Hawks.
Trae ain't a number 1. Trae is a number 2. But DeJounte Murray ain't in 1 or 2. He's in 3.
That's crazy. We out here trading for threes. What are we doing, Hawks?
No blockbuster trades.
We don't even got nobody. I actually like going to the Hawks games just to see the hoes, to be honest with you.
I do need to catch another one before the season's over with.
Yeah. If anybody got season tickets and they don't ever go, you can go ahead and send it to my Apple wallet.
Mm-hmm.
get that free parking and them free beverages.
It's somebody that don't go to none of them
I
games.
know it's a lot of people who not going, and they paying that $3,000 or however much it is.
Oh, it's more than $3,000.
Oh, it is? Okay,
For
like
a
5
season's
bands.
worth of tickets.
5 bands.
I mean, $3,000 season tickets, you probably could sit like outside.
I remember the one I got. I did it
That's
twice.
41 games.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean they got like different packages, so you
Yeah.
probably could do like a 10-game $3,000, which is still kind of season tickets. But like for a full season tickets for $3,000, you won't be sitting anywhere.
I want the people that got the season tickets with their name on the chair.
Oh yeah,
Them the ones who really got the season tickets. I'm spoiled now. Like the only time I went to go to sporting events, I was just like, yeah, my homeboys got a suite, and
that's
I'm
the only
like,
way you should do. Because again, you know, at a certain time in your life, you should be investing in yourself. Now, even if you're investing in a good time, you should still be investing in yourself. So if somebody has a good time for you that you don't have to invest in, you got to do it.
I'm going.
Yeah,
I don't care how tired I am.
That's the only way to do it.
Because
you know what I mean? But also, if you got a date and then they say she likes football and wants to go to one of the games, then you just invested in your good time with the date. That's it.
You definitely, that's true. Women be expecting that. Oh man, I took a girl on a date like that, and she was not grateful, and I was like, this relationship not finna last.
Let me tell you about a time when a chick was ungrateful, so ungrateful. Oh man, I don't ever even tell the story, but listen. So I'm in L.A. So I'm living in L.A. and this chick bad, the motherfucker. Like Ronnie called her Black Kim Kardashian. That's it. She looks like Kim Kardashian, but she was black. Girl from Detroit. She living in L.A. You know what I mean? A little pretentious or whatever. We was fucking around. Everything was cool, and then at one point it kind of wasn't. But then it got back cool again, and she ended up getting pregnant by her ex. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like he was in jail. He came home. He got her pregnant.
Of course, he came out with.
But still, I still was like, fuck it. I still had tickets to go see Dave Chappelle at the Hollywood Bowl.
Okay.
But he was also with Lauryn Hill, and she had Lauryn Hill pictures all over, Lauryn Hill tattoo. I'm like, all right, so, you know.
I'm in there.
Cool. Whatever. In there. So we go in, and she's complaining about traffic like it ain't Los Angeles, first of all. Then we sitting there, nigga. I got great seats. Shout out to Ticket Jerry, man. Everybody in Atlanta know him. We like third row. Nigga, Kobe and his wife are sitting in the little things right behind us. It's like some tables and things behind. That's how good my seats are.
Damn, you was in front of Kobe.
I was sitting in front of Kobe Bryant. And, you know, Dave come up there, do his thing. You know, I'm having my good time. And then she waiting for Lauryn Hill to come out. She's like, I'm just ready to go. Before Lauryn Hill come on, I want to see Lauryn Hill too now. And while we going back and forth, she's like, I need my phone. You know, Dave, lock your phone up. So she go out and use her phone and come back in. And then she's just looking like, okay, I'm ready. And then Lauryn Hill comes out.
Oh, God.
And she's like, I want to leave before she gets finished because I just don't want to be in this traffic. I'm like, bruh.
I
ain't see her again. I ain't see her again from that time. That was like 2018. I ain't see her again until I went to I did a show last year at Jimmy Kimmel in Vegas, and I flew her out there. I be forgetting. That's my thing. I be forgetting how horrible bitches are until I see them again. Flew her out there, right? I had sent her some money like before that, like the week before that, just because she needed it. And flew her out there, you know what I mean, and took care of everything. I already had a room, obviously, for being on the show. She ain't had to pay for nothing to eat. I got everything for the drink, and went to gamble and gave a couple dollars for that. Man, we leave and shit. I don't hear nothing from her for real. And I hit her up and she's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I just been going through some things. I didn't know I was going to have to go out to Vegas and spend my last. I said, bitch, did you buy some cocaine without me looking?
What do you mean?
You ain't spend no money. And I sent you money before you came here. I was like, I forgot how ungrateful she is, bro.
Women be like that, bro.
That's the problem, man. That's why when at some point when a nigga really start dogging women out, like, cause men don't do that way. Like a woman to have one nigga dog them out and be like, all men ain't shit.
Yeah.
Like we'll have a few women dog us out and we'll be like, all right, them hoes win shit.
This is right.
Not all women. We still gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's not gonna stop.
Yeah, they ain't gotta do it all. They ain't have nothing to do with all women. That was just some poorly raised hoes.
Yeah, nigga. I ain't never seen a nigga be like, these hoes getting on my nerves. I'm about to go gay.
Yeah.
I ain't unless she was
Where the
already
dick
gay.
at?
Yeah. Fuck these hoes. Where the wee wees at?
Yeah. Never, nigga.
Yeah, they do. Man, I remember one time I remember this is my first college gig. I went to my alma mater. They paid me 3 bands to do the show.
Mm-hmm.
Got the first $1,500 up front. Booked my flight. Second $1,500 when I got there. Come back, I'm happy. I'm like, nigga, I made 3 bands from nothing, nigga.
Yeah.
I had no money. The girl I was with at the time was just like, I'm thinking I'm finna get my meat sucked all types of ways.
Yeah, so congratulations.
Yeah, like, yeah, I want to nut me tonight. And I'm going to be like, maybe.
I got $3,000.
Yeah.
I'm letting you right now, bitch.
Actually, it's way less because I pay rent with it already.
Already.
Nigga, I get we need to talk. I'm like, oh, this what we finna do?
Mm-mm.
No congratulations, nothing. And she was like, you know, I need to be loved deep. She gave me a bulletproof. You ever been to the notes in Apple and you can like put bulletproofs next to all? She had like 6 bulletproofs. She's like, me and my homegirl.
Why are you saying bulletproofs?
Bullets. Bullets. I don't know why I said bulletproof. But maybe I wanted to shoot her.
They just had some vests next to each one of the lines.
They said, boom, 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 boom.
She had bullet points next to everything
like
she wanted to tell you.
6 bullet points.
She was waiting for you to leave the house so she could get her mind right.
Her homegirl wrote one. First of all, her homegirl is a single mother. I was like, you getting advice from a single mother?
Her homegirl wrote one.
I was like, see, you stupid.
Yeah.
She was like, I need to do all these things. I'm going through each bullet point, and I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this over with.
Have you seen her online?
Yeah, she got fat, and I was okay with it. I'm okay with it. I feel better for myself. Like, she doing great, I'm sure. She got a whole nother nigga.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're having a great time, but
Nigga that like fat bitch.
I can't do big girls like that.
I could do it.
It's because my dad's side grew up Muslim, so he's always, like, regimented, and everybody like, bruh, my granddad was an asshole, nigga. If you fat around him, he would let you know.
Man,
nigga.
you gonna fall in love with a big girl, watch. You ain't even gonna know it, and then you gonna realize your family don't matter what they think because they know you in love.
Yeah, that's kind of how I got married, but she wasn't big, though. She was tall, but my granddad, like, was scared of fat out of you.
Mm.
So if you sit on a couch and you both on the couch and you big and he'd sit down, he'd be like, wait! You better ease all that down. That nigga in front of everybody. And then don't let you be running around the house and he get loud. And he'd be like, y'all need to go outside and get some exercise. All this healthy chilling in here.
I love it.
My granddad was horrible towards all the fat people in my house.
Trying to get somebody in shape, bro.
It's not, and I feel like people shame you for like, you shouldn't be like, bro, you did it to yourself. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, even if you husky as a child, you can just remain husky in that same state.
Yeah.
You don't gotta
might
get
not be
bigger.
fine,
Yeah, and I grew up with 2 little husky charming bear brothers. Nigga. We used to get whoopings together. I used to hide between both of them because they was fat.
Are they still fat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nigga went to jail. He probably
sure.
like, they probably big still.
Well, maybe depending on if they like.
I don't know.
food.
Niggas that go in and out of jail, they weight fluctuate.
Yeah.
They'll go from being big to being Muslim. Then they be going.
Slim.
Yeah, the nigga tell you about Allah and shit. I'm like, I get it, my brother.
Damn. Rough life.
Nigga, what life? You grew up. In my mind, when you be telling the stories about LA, I be like, bro, I don't know how this nigga survived. I'm glad you alive.
Man, and the crazy thing about it, like, my shit was mild. Like, I had mild action compared to
Which is
most things.
crazy.
Hell yeah, bro. That shit was in the 90s in LA. It was a scary fucking place, bro.
Like, in
Very
my
scary
mind,
place.
like, I be like, y'all really got PTSD for real.
Probably so.
Like, and it's like generational
Like I said,
PTSD.
I was in the house a lot to keep away from most of that shit. You know what I mean? It was like school. The only thing is the court. I stayed right by Jim Gilliam, and that's a park. And where Denzel said King Kong ain't got shit on me. If he'd turned to his left and started walking, he'd be in the same park I'm talking about.
That's crazy.
Yes, it was fucked up over there. All the people that was in that scene lived right there. All the niggas that looked like that, they lived right there, except Terry Crews.
Yeah, he don't look like that.
Yeah, so that was that was the dangerous part, is going over there. And if the gym was closed, they had like outdoor courts. It was a nice ass park. It's so crazy. And I played all the sports there: basketball, football,
It's very nice.
baseball.
Not gonna lie. I dated a chick who lived in Carson, who from Carson, and I think her family was Crips or something. And I was just like, nigga, this is where y'all be shooting. This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like the boys in the hood type homes. Like, damn, this is actually a nice house.
This is
Why the
very
fuck
nice.
it going
What are we
down over
doing?
here? Yeah.
Like, why is everybody shooting over here? stabbing and murdering. And then she was like, nah, it's just how it is. I'm like, okay. Well, let me know when y'all finna start
It's
shooting.
just so many people in one spot just trying to figure shit out, and then it's, you know, they throw a lot of guns in certain neighborhoods and
drugs.
A lot of knives and drugs. And what do you think is going to
ratchet
happen? If
coochie
they threw as many jobs in the community as they did guns, it would be a different outcome.
It definitely would be a lot less OnlyFans. It's a lot of OnlyFans, man. It's 86 million accounts.
Damn. Yeah.
86 million accounts.
I wonder who owns that shit.
White dude probably just sitting at the house like, look at them taking 80% of their profits.
Damn.
It's just wild.
80% of their profits?
Probably not. I'm just making that up.
Say, nah, somebody would have to say something about that.
Yeah, like, hey, man.
Right, y'all here sucking dick for 20%. Good God Almighty. The pimp game's still around.
I'm
Shit.
showing my booty hole for 20%.
What? This nigga doing all kind of shit.
Yeah, man. Somebody was like, I should start an OnlyFans. I'm like, bro, I'm scared to do that because niggas can see my tattoos. And my mama's, probably all the women at my mama's church probably would sign up just to tell my mama, your son on here showing his goods.
Nah, you need to just get one with a woman under her name.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That probably works.
Yeah. Just cover your face and shit, and it would be about her. You know, they don't know if it's the same guy or not. I mean, they'll probably figure it out.
That is true.
Yeah. That's what I did.
That's what I did.
It's a lot of money, man. You just make a little.
Wait, what is the scene
contract.
going for? Is it like $1,500?
No, I'm saying like, so it's hard to. It doesn't show you like what you get paid per video.
Okay.
That's not how it goes. You just get paid. You know what I mean, on overall views per the month. So it ain't like you can say like, oh, okay, yeah, this video made us $3,000 or whatever the fuck it is. So you just gotta split it. It's best to come up with a percentage because what's fair. Because also, you know, she's doing all of the promoting. I ain't finna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's definitely showing that hole.
Yeah, so the woman should get more of a percentage, unless.
I be wanting to do it, but I've been sequestered for the dick. But I just is like, I don't feel like having to.
Nah, you shouldn't do it.
I just don't feel like doing it.
Bored.
Like, yeah, I was about to say, like, you gotta have some time to be like, I gotta stop all this just to go get a gas station dick pill.
I was flying to Florida, like, shit.
Oh, shouts out for you to handing out them blue chews. I used it one time.
Nah, the new shit,
knocked
bro.
a hole in this lady's soul.
I got the new shit for you, and it's natural.
Sea moss?
Nah, hell nah.
Sea moss work just as well too.
No, it does not. Well, first of all, sea moss don't work like a blue chew. And if it do, I need to see what sea moss you're talking about.
If you taking a powder, no. If you taking an actual nigga made that shit himself, sea moss, yeah.
Nah.
Like the shit Kamal be having. If you making applesauce. Yep.
They didn't have me like no blue chew.
Man, they got my uncle like that. He 50. He was like, nephew, that goat snot you keep giving me.
It probably cleaned him out, but it's called Chingaling. I'm not bullshitting, dog.
I'm about to eat some Chingaling to get my dingaling right.
It's a little white pill. It's like oyster-based powder or some shit. Man, listen, motherfucker, have your shit hard.
Is it at the gas station?
Not even. No, hell no. You got. There's a nigga here that sells them. Like he's like a salesperson for them, but you can order them as well.
That's crazy. Yeah. Like in bulk.
Yeah, you should. You gonna want to. You ain't gonna want. Well, you just have 2 or 3 of them. You are gonna be mad. You gonna be mad. He's like, I gotta take these the rest of my life because ain't no way.
Oh man, I used to be using the liquid dick pills called hard steels.
Yeah, all that stuff feel like it's a side effect. This shit, like when you look at Chingling, it shows you the ingredients. It's like 3 ingredients, and none of them are monoxolol or none of that.
I don't even know what that is.
No, I'm saying when you look at the back of one of them blue chews or something, it's like monohoscarate, and you know it's a bunch of chemicals and shit made up to do.
You getting a more natural hard on.
It's all.
I'm here for the natural hard ons because you don't have a headache.
Exactly.
Because
blue chew didn't give you no headache neither. They might. Blue Chew could definitely sponsor this.
It made me.
It's called No Draws.
It definitely could, and Liquid Death too. Shout out Liquid Death and Blue Chew. I don't know if y'all hear this, but I'm gonna put this clip on Instagram. Y'all gonna see it.
Do a Blue Chew commercial.
Blue Chews. Are you trying to put your heart and soul in this woman's uterus? Take this Blue Chew. It'll get you up and through there. If you ain't got your rent paid and you gotta pay with strokes, Blue Chew it up.
What's the promo code?
Promo code.
No draws.
Oh yeah.
10% off.
Oh,
No
no draws.
draws.
Yeah. 10% off, no draws. Yeah, go ahead and send that. Uncle Shay, let's get some of that roe. What's it called?
Roe Sparks.
Let me get some of that roe sparks, Uncle.
I ain't doing nothing Shannon Sharp doing.
Get you whispering Marcel's
ear.
ear.
Like a horse.
Yeah, he seemed like. I feel bad for any woman that having sex with him because she know her coochie gonna need an ice pack tomorrow. She gonna need a deep tissue massage. Cause Unc not playing. He don't even got time for real.
He a real field hand.
Yeah, he came from somebody that's in my family. I'm like, I know a field hand when I see one.
I used to wake up in the morning and make the flow because I ain't had no bed.
And I ain't had no shoes.
You never had to put your sheets real nice and neat on the floor. That's your bed.
You ain't ever had to shuck peanuts, pecan shells every day for your daddy's lunch.
I saw the bell.
Uncle, that nigga look just like one of my uncles. I'm like, bro, I see why.
Oh wow, he got a part and everything.
And all my uncles look like murder. Everybody look like they worked outside.
Murder.
Nigga, everybody got beards. Everybody got. It is shit. It just be looking at it, you be like, I see why y'all. Everybody's scared of y'all because everybody like 6 feet and up, the men, and everybody black as hell. So, nigga, yeah, shouts out to Uncle Shay Shay. Give us some of that roast sparks. We trying to get up and through there.
I'm like an anomaly in my family in terms of the men.
The height?
Either well, that would be the other side. So, yeah, kind of, sort of. Like, my grandfather was short. My brother's a little shorter than me, but, like, their body type.
Gotcha.
I kind of force my body type on myself because most of the men in my family either pudgy or super slim.
God. Oh, so you got like, you be like, I gotta continue to do this to continue to do that.
It's like if I stop working out, I just get skinny. I don't get fat.
Yeah, my family full of Wakanda warriors.
Yeah. Niggas, but dang, you lost weight. Like, yeah, I ain't been able to hit the gym. I have to work extremely hard to be at 220, which is
crazy. You be using weight still?
Huh?
You be using weight still?
So I had stopped like probably the end of December. Pretty much, and now I started doing the HIIT training and like,
that shit get you right.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna need new clothes though, because that shit's making me lose weight. Which I got this movie role coming up where I need to lose weight for anyway, which is the main reason I'm doing it.
Yeah, but, movie roles.
I started back doing a little bit like more of the weight because I lost 12 pounds. So once I lost that much, I kind of went back into the weights just to feel it. I like how it looks.
You like the way a certain. I use P90X. Insanity workout.
Okay, yeah.
Bro, Insanity, nigga?
Insanity, yes. No, I used to do that back in the day, yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
I used to do it during Ramadan. Like, I remember I got divorced. I'm out here training like my life depended on it for no reason. Nigga, and I'm doing P90X, and this Mexican nigga was like, hey, bro, when your next fight? I'm out here shirtless and sweatpants in the middle of the day. The nigga was like, I'm like, nigga, I don't fight like... Nigga, you just look like that? I'm like, yeah. I was like, it's just a problem. Like, nah, nigga, but you a regular nigga. You're not supposed to be looking like that.
Why are you training?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I might be crazy. This nigga right, but insanity, how you looking crazy.
You got to keep your mind busy.
Bro, insanity be crazy. I can't do weights because I'll be 205 easy money. If I do weights for 2 weeks straight, bro, I got to get new clothes. Hips get big.
Yeah.
That's where I lose all my weight at. My hips, pause.
Yeah, lose weight and your drawers get big. No drawers, like damn, I ain't got my shit.
You be going
drawers I was trying to put on before I got here because niggas' waist be small when you athletic and shit. Like you got size XL thighs, but motherfucking a small waist, like a bad bitch.
That is actually that sounds. I don't want to be a bad bitch, but
that's how niggas shape though.
Yeah, that exactly is how it be. That shit is crazy. So when you getting ready for movie roles, you just like, this is ideally how I want to look, and you just like, I'm go for that.
Yeah, well, the actual character, there's a line in there that denotes that he's sick. Long story short.
Gotcha.
So I didn't want to be super muscular.
Sick like cancer? Oh man, you going deep in your acting bag. Do you have to go to classes for that?
To lose
like
weight?
acting classes? No,
I took some acting classes when I first started out. Kind of in the industry, Chantel Christopher, and then I got my first job from there, and then I stopped taking classes. Okay. I was good in the acting class. Being a comedian, man.
I was about to say
doing act outs and different shit like that. Like, It is very helpful, and then it's also helpful to your memorization skills and improv skills, obviously, because if you can remember an hour's worth of material, you can remember a page worth of
Facts.
lines. So, I was really good in the class, so good that the woman that was doing the classes, she had a play and production that she put on, and she wanted to put me in it. So once I got in it, I was like, oh, I don't need class no more. I know what I'm doing.
I made it. I was in this play.
I made it. But now, when I do auditions, I do go to an acting coach, and he coaches me through the scenes that I auditioned for. You know
That's
what I mean?
hard.
Like, yeah, which is helpful.
Yeah.
Because that's how I got BMF. I got BMF. That was my first audition under my agency that I had.
Yeah, I got to get my life together. I don't know, like.
I got to put you on. You don't even really need an agency now.
Yeah, you're the third person that said it, and I'd be like, well, do I need a manager? Because somebody got to.
Nah, you just need these apps and start applying and auditioning for it yourself. Doing self tapes, because you got a certain look too. Make sure do not let me leave without telling you these things.
All right, we got to do that. And what's something you would give you would tell your 10-year-old self?
Stop jacking off, bro. You can save us some nut. I don't have no kids. My 10-year-old self kept me a single, childless nigga. Get out of there, buddy.
Stop jacking off.
Hey, buddy, get out of there. I would tell him that not playing basketball isn't the end of the world, and explore other things.
That's dope.
And
I thought it was.
invest in Apple computers.
Yeah, I think I gotta get a new Apple, cause mine about to. I got an old gaming computer.
If you invested in Apple back in 30 years ago, I'd be good.
Billionaires.
Matter of fact, that's the only thing I would tell my 10-year-old self. Fuck all the other shit I said.
Keep meeting off.
What you got, $40 on you? Yeah, man, put that bitch on Apple right now.
1.00001%.
Shit, they $40 back then.
Yeah,
I mean, cause hell, let me see. Let's see how much Apple.
How much
Apple is probably
one?
2 something right now.
200.
Let me see, probably 200 a share. Let's see. 236.
That's
yeah,
not
236
bad for a
right
whole
now. So
share.
back then, you probably for $40, you probably could get 10 shares, nigga.
Yeah, you definitely could have.
You know what I'm saying? So
even Forrest Gump invested in the Fruit Corporation.
Exactly.
And he had
in the 70s.
Everything.
Or the 50s, whatever the fuck you.
That was like late in the 80s, maybe.
Oh, it's the 80s version of him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he started looking like 80s. Because it went from like black and white TV to color.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started getting that AZ vagina from Jimmy. which is a wild movie. First of all, if the roles was reversed in that movie, that would not ever be made. Forrest Gump would never be made if it was Florisha or something.
A retarded
an autistic lady.
Fast in the motherfucker.
She run track.
Yeah,
she go to war. She got a crush on this man.
Well, it couldn't happen just for the time era. There's so much stuff women couldn't or wasn't allowed to do. It would have to be a super fantasy world as opposed to like a false reality.
His was still this nigga was
false reality. But like it's stuff that was stuff that was happening in real history.
Yes,
and they placed him in it. They couldn't place a woman in certain stuff, especially in the 50s, 60s, shit, damn near the 70s.
Yeah. But it's still like, just the whole arc of it is just like, hey, this lady gave birth to this slowly autistic, AIDS child. They don't let us know about it. That's crazy. And they've been following this person throughout their life. That's crazy. Imagine you just love a woman so much, you love her through AIDS.
Nah.
Man,
that's what they was trying to convey.
That's autism for you. They love you.
They love you through everything because they don't know what that is.
Ladies, get you a man that got autism. He'll love you through that herpes.
But I think also part of the writing in that too was like, he's been a part of everything, and she was the probably, kind of case zero
of AIDS.
And that's what they were trying to say. It was like he didn't really know what it was, and then she died. He probably figured it out.
That's wild. Shit. It'd have been crazy to be like, Mr. Gump, you've got it too. Excuse me? Mm-hmm. But he probably, I don't think that would be a separate movie.
Yeah.
Forrest and his AIDS. It's messed up, but it would be a great movie.
What is wrong with you, nigga?
That'd be a fucking award-winning movie. It would be sad as hell.
It was great.
Oh, man. Don't let Bubba family come into his life, too. Oh, they all rappers now.
I would not watch that.
Nigga, I would. The rappers, they
So
try
I
to
ain't
rap.
watch for colored girls only.
I couldn't watch that shit again. Man, when they was having that rape scene with the born with
I've never
Perk.
seen it.
Yeah, it's a lot of movies I will only see once, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
I don't really enjoy The Color Purple like that.
I've never
I get
seen
it.
that. Not fully. I've seen scenes
Yeah,
of Color Purple.
I just don't. I be like, I get why it was, iconic, but nah, I'm good. It's a lot of, no.
Yeah.
Passion of the Christ, no.
I went and saw that in the movies with my
Man,
mom.
I did too. I had to pass my stud sister so much tissue, she cried so hard.
Really?
I wanted to be like, yeah, you ain't even a real nigga.
Yeah, it wasn't even that
Crying
good.
over fake Jesus right now.
Yeah, it wasn't. He threw his whole career away, they said, doing that.
For real?
Well, Hollywood is all Jews, and they were saying that Jews killed him. So, and then somebody, they said, I think Mel Gibson told him, like, if you do this, it's probably going to be tough for you.
You're not.
And he didn't get, like, a real big, because that dude, Jim Caviezel, was like, he was on top before he got that role.
See, I
he
did
was
not
doing
know
a
that.
bunch of stuff, yeah. He had just did a movie, like a cop movie, I think, with J-Lo, something like that. He had just did, like, a few really big movies, and then he did that one, and then you didn't see him again till, like, fucking.
You got to cash me out.
Yeah, like what was that movie? I know was he in Inception? I don't know, but he was in that Bond movie too, Oppenheimer.
I haven't watched it, but I heard about it.
It's really good. It's long though.
Yeah, I don't like long movies. I'll be asleep.
You don't have time for it. You on your grind.
30 minutes into SpongeBob,
Yeah.
20 minutes into SpongeBob.
Like the only time, like I'm so like during the holidays, like if I go see my mom during Christmas break or the Thanksgiving break, that's when I go and watch like all the long movies that I wouldn't be able to watch when I'm working. So that's when I be catching up on shit. Yeah,
that's how I be when I be like.
You be home for like a week, man, ain't doing shit, and my mama love movies too, so we'll catch up, and that's when I usually get to see every movie. But if it ain't in one of those 2 weeks, I'm not watching the movie.
Yeah,
I can't.
My mind doesn't even like.
I can't even get to it. I ain't watching a series right now though.
Which one?
I'm busting it, but it's bust down, so I ain't watching that. It's called Paradise on Hulu.
Okay, everybody keep talking about it.
Man, boy,
is that
just
good?
watch the first episode if you got 40 minutes, dog.
I got 40s.
Writing wise, and then just because I'm looking at everything now in a different light. You know what I mean? Just the acting and the writing and lighting and how the directing and how they're shooting different things and how they're trying to pull different emotions out of people. And this one right here is fucking. It's probably the best first episode of a series I've ever seen.
That's hard.
Ever. I ain't trying to say it's the best series I've ever seen, but like the first episode and how the acting is, the action, and how the plot is unveiled is like, oh shit, this is amazing. I was talking to nobody else in the house with me. I said, this is amazing.
You be sitting there like, boy, I can't wait for the next episode.
Yeah, and they shot it off and did like 4. And now they're going to do like once a week, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So
they gave you a lot of dope real fast, and then now they got to...
Which I appreciated, because that shit was so good, I probably would have powered through 8 or 9 episodes.
You'd have binge-watched everything.
Yeah, I'd been up till 10 in the morning.
And I'll be asleep for all that shit.
Nah, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. And then the rest of the episodes are obviously amazing, too, so it was so good, you would have had to finish it. If I didn't know that it was cutting off, I would have been upset. You know what I mean?
Do you have like a project that like you think that what's something that you be like, this is me, this is Tyler, this is something I give to the world? Like besides like a project, you'd be like, if I was to do this one thing, I would like this would be a stamp for me, or like or I could just say, where is something that you have I made it, or I did what I was supposed to do. Like at this moment you realized it. Like I did this shit. Like I'm
yeah, I would say just looking back, bro, being a comedian, male and black, like I've done some shit that I'm in a 0.0000018% of the entire world.
Talk about
doing, it. You know what I mean? I've been on television hundreds of times.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy to say out loud.
But it's not like you lying, and it's not like you. Because some people, if you in a room,
I'm on television right now.
And that's crazy.
I am certain of it. There's a channel that is showing Wildnout right now. I am on television right now. And then also, crazy. With the Gossip Show, being on television, and then, doing this movie and just being on set and being in my own trailer and just like taking all that shit in. And but our hustle mind and the way that we're built, it's hard to appreciate it just because you know there's so much more in store.
Yeah.
But you do take times, and especially lately, I've been taking times to make sure that I'm grateful, because that opens up for more abundance. That that God and everything around you feels like you're grateful for what you have. It opens up room for more.
Yeah.
So I believe in that right now. So like, I take a lot of time to look back at shit like that. Be like, damn, or even just going through your phone. Like, say, somebody like, I need a headshot for a flyer, and you just start going back to your phone looking for a good picture, and you just start going back, and then maybe you'll go back a few years and be looking at all the shit that you did. Also, it shows you how far you came.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that photo album is really important.
It's crazy, man.
Really important in terms of motivation. I tell people all the time, if you're feeling bad, go back to 2015 in your photo album, or go back to 20.
Yeah, man.
Go back to COVID
shit.
era in your photo album and see what the fuck you was doing with your life.
COVID either made you or broke you, and I just was like, I never told y'all this, but like, I appreciate y'all so much, because I was just a random nigga that Ronnie just pulled in. Like, this nigga Tyler told me, he was like, I thought this nigga was slow. This nigga ain't say shit. I was like, nah, I just was over there. Like, my mind is in another world when y'all be over here. So, like, I know y'all could be over here doing X, Y, Z, but I'm like, all right, let me go put this up over here, over there. Yeah. And I just know that, like, my mind just does it naturally.
So Ronnie saw you as a nigga that's obviously funny, and then you gonna work. You work at a different level than a lot of comedians. A lot of comedians see them at an open mic, and then you don't see them again. But what I mean, you'll show up to shit. You'll take advantage, take charge of some shit that nobody even asked you to do, but it's needed at the time.
We be needing that shit, set. Bro.
Yeah. So it's like, once we all saw that, all of us like, oh, okay, boom. I see that in myself. There's somebody else that's working towards something. So yeah, it makes sense. So we appreciate you too, nigga.
Cause I'd be like, it'd be some days niggas be like, bro, so and so, and in my mind, I'm just like, yeah, I know Ronnie be sleep in my car.
Yeah, all the time.
And then, but to them, Ronnie, and I'm
100%.
like, it's such a mind fuck. I think they need to give us therapists when you go through this type of journey too, cause
you can get your own therapist.
You can. I know, probably like $94 to go talk to them an hour after.
Probably,
depending on your co-payment and your insurance.
I mean,
I know when I had insurance with my ex, we was doing that shit was like $24.
Yeah, I was about to say insurance, you good to go. But yeah, if you was paying straight up, you probably $150 an hour.
Ooh. And I will go talk to my grandma. Old people are therapy before. Yeah. You supposed to have. I personally feel like before there was therapists, niggas had a whole entire council of people that's in your family that you respect, that had some sort of input on your life. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we ran away from that as people.
Yeah, I mean, social interaction in general has went down.
It's gotten weird.
But, the family dynamic has changed just because of there's just more things to do, more approximation to other people, and then just more things in media. So, there used to be a time where everybody would sit down at the table and you learn about everybody every day. After every day you eat and you learn everything. But after a while, somebody's going to be in their room watching TV and eating, or the TV's on, or whatever the fuck it is. So it's definitely changed. So it's like, I don't even trust these people to talk to them about my problems, because I don't know them.
It was weird, right? I got to talk to her.
You know your friends more. You know the people today know their friends more than they know their family, because you interact with them more.
You're right, but I know my family a lot. Because I be around.
You ain't from the era I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this new, like probably if you're in your 20s, you probably know your friends way more than you do your family, because you don't really interact with your family. And we did kind of too, because you be around your friends a lot more, but you interacted with your family.
Yeah, like mama gotta go to when mama don't like when we do this X, Y, Z, or grandma or granddad. Granddad be using the F word around with maggot.
Niggas be raising their babies on FaceTime.
Man, that shit is crazy. That's crazy. Niggas really do be raising their babies on FaceTime.
Baby don't even know if you got legs.
Yeah, they be like, I ain't never seen the rest of you, Papa.
Yeah, nigga, you got shoes on, nigga?
I was like, they find out their granddad in the wheelchair the whole time.
Like, 10 years old. Oh, shit. You was rolling up to me on
the whole time? Yeah, damn, this iPad. That shit is crazy. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. Tell them if you got anything coming up, let them know. Yes.
In the Trap comedy series, also the Ha Ha Mafia special. I'm on the road with myself. I'm on the road with Desi Banks. I'm on the road with Darren Brand. I'm on the road with Ha Ha Mafia. And also coming, when are you dropping this, bro?
I'll probably speed it up probably next week.
if this all right, next week it's actually gonna be announced. I just signed with 85 South Management, so I'll be.
Oh yeah, hey man, I'm so proud of you, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's about goddamn time they start doing that shit. Cause I saw the writing on the wall. I was like, oh, this is a funnel.
Yeah.
I see what's going on. And that's why I don't be tripping on shit. I be looking at stuff like, bro, if you do whatever you do, everything comes your way. That's why I be tripping.
It was like a business partnership between us, really, man. Cause I'm on Broken Play now as well, full time.
Okay.
But,
shout out to Nav and
man,
all them boys over there, man. It's a great show. I ain't never watched it, but the clips be having me laughing.
The clips are great, and people they got a really, really solid fan base and following, and I'm charged with kind of doing a lot more to help us format it and make it kind of like a real.
Yeah, you should. You do a great job with that already.
We can. So, but yeah, man, I got another show coming out on the 85 platform. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
It's coming.
You know what I mean? So
it's already there. If you already
just be on the lookout for me, Tyler Chronicles, on every single thing, and then you can see what I ain't say.
Yep. And make sure y'all like and subscribe, bro. I be seeing y'all being on YouTube. I don't know what is happening in YouTube, but the algorithm is pushing me towards people, and people have been like talking back to me in the comments and stuff.
Consistency, that's what.
So it's just but now it's like, all right, man, I got to do these like at least, because I know in my mind I got to bank at least 9 to 10 of these, because when I get calls, it be like, well, you got to go here, and I know it's coming. Like, you know how you feel the energy, and you be like, yeah, let me go ahead and get my bank account ready and make sure I got enough money to get X, Y, Z. Because I've been getting some calls that have been like, oh, shit, for real? And shouts out to Tip and them, man. That's a good dude, bro. Like, I don't understand why people be so upset at him doing stuff.
Again, I probably said this 5 times in this episode. It's them looking at somebody doing some shit that they can't do or don't have the heart or the courage to do, and it makes them angry. And they're not angry at anybody but themselves.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
And Rochester, New York, March 28th, I'm pulling up, coming back home. Water Street Music Hall. Mama, get them ladies at church to come out and hear me cuss good. And we going to have a good time. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. It's going to be fun. It's going to be like a mini reunion. It's going to be a bunch of my family there, a bunch of people from high school, people from college, people from church. Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Oh, Dayton, Ohio, Funny Bone then, this weekend.
This week?
No, I'm saying because like
got you if you come out next week. Yeah. All right. Creative Soul Studio. We out. My ass is numb. Damn, my ass hurt for real.